Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Bria Leah. If this is your first time seeing my face, then welcome to my channel. If it is not, welcome back. I got my boy Mario in the cut with me. Just gonna be chilling off to the side today. Today's video is going to be just me answering questions that I got from the Come to Work With Me Amazon video. That video actually got a lot of questions. A lot of people had questions about working at Amazon, so I just thought it would be the best to just go ahead and make a video about it. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you go watch it after this one, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I just want to thank other people that left really positive comments underneath that video, and we're so thankful that I posted it and told me that it eased their nerves about their first day at working at Amazon Sortation Center, because that is really the only reason that I posted that video. Y'all don't even understand. I really wasn't gonna post it. I was not going to post that video just because like I didn't think it was like a decent video, but seeing like all the responses from it and how well it did on my channel, I am so grateful that I did post it, and I'm so grateful that you guys actually enjoyed it. So yeah, let's just get started. My first question is, does Amazon drug test? Yes, Amazon does drug test. I don't think they're testing for Mary Jane anymore, so if that is your concern, then you should be okay. But as far as like any other drugs, yeah, they're going to like test for those, and if you get tested positive for any of those drugs in your system, you will not be able to start. So if you were just concerned about Mary Jane, you are fine. They do drug tests before you can go to orientation. So after you do the online application process and they email you back the next steps to the application process, they'll send you like to this drug testing place, and it's like a mouth swab kind of thing. It's really quick, and you'll hear your results back within a couple days, or if you don't hear results back, then I'm pretty sure you just get like your first day information or your orientation information. So my next question is, you work an hour longer? Well, it says, so you work an hour longer with a question mark. And I'm pretty sure because the video that I posted, the Comes to Work With Me video that I posted, I did have to stay an hour longer that day because there was a flex up. And flex is literally just when you have to stay at work longer than you expected, pretty much. So like whatever time your shift is scheduled to end, if you have an hour flex, then you'll stay an hour longer than that. But it's not always an hour. Sometimes it could be 15 minutes, it could be 30 minutes, it could be 45 minutes, but that day it just so happens to be an hour. But it's not an all the time thing. It happens normally, I'm gonna say, like often, but it's not like every time you go to work you have to stay an hour longer. The next question is, how many boxes or pallets are you supposed to do a night? There is no like set amount or like a set number of pallets or boxes that you're supposed to complete. Really, just when you're there, you work on what's in front of you. So like whatever you're doing at the sortation center, because there are different positions, like different things, different areas that you can work at, as long as there's something to do, you just do that until it's time for you to leave. And then when it is time for you to leave, everybody kind of just drops what they're doing and just leave and go home because it's time to clock out. There's no quota. Like you don't have to like do 150 pallets per shift. Like there's no like specific number. Fix your hat. You were just on here looking all kinds of ways. Get yourself right. Yeah. Okay, so the next question is, do they have a smoke gazebo or a designated area for smokers? At the location that I work at, they do not. People just smoke outside on these benches that are kind of like right outside of the door. That's also where people go for break, and like usually during break people go outside to smoke, or they just go to their cars. But there's not like a smokers area, no. Sorry. So the next question is, any tips on how to bring a phone in? Literally just put it in your pocket and walk through the front door. You don't have to lock it up. You don't have to give it to anybody. They really just don't want you to be on your phone inside the building. Just be like discreet. Like don't just be standing there on your phone, or don't make it obvious that you're like on your phone and nobody's gonna bother you. So my next question is, what happens if there's something that you can't lift? If there's something that you can't lift, they'll have like stickers on boxes that say like lift with a partner or like lift with a team. There'll literally be stickers on top of the box that says heavy. When you go to orientation, they go through this whole like training portion where they try to teach you, or like at least show you the best way to pick things up without hurting yourself. So they'll try to show you how to like lift with your knees and like straighten your back, and like, you know, they go through that whole process. But most importantly, if there's something that you cannot lift by yourself, ask for some help, because they do not want you to hurt yourself. Okay, so my next question is, how did you apply for the sortation? Do I have to go through the warehouse? When I applied for sortation, I just went to Amazon Jobs, like the website. The actual like locations were on the side of the position, so it'll tell you whether it was like warehouse, sortation center, fulfillment, like it's listed on there, and then you just apply for the one that you want to work at. The next question is, at an Amazon sortation center, do you start off with stowing? And no, I did not start off with stowing. I started off with container build. Inside the sortation center, they have different positions. Like, you can do different things every single day. Well, obviously you get assigned to a location. You don't just go in there and do what you like to do. I started off with a container build. Container build is when you are taking the boxes off of the, what's the thing called? The conveyor belts. You take the boxes off of the conveyor belt and then you like sort them. So they have a sticker on there. Read the sticker, you scan it with your scanner, and then you take the box to the location where it's supposed to be. Then you scan another box, and then you literally just build up boxes like it's Tetris. And that's what I did for a couple of days. But no, I did not start off stowing. You start off with what you were trained to do. So if you were trained to stow, then you possibly could start off stowing. But if you were not trained to stow, then they're not going to start you at stowing. This next question is just to ask if they accept non-immigrant applications. And to be completely honest, I don't know. I'm not sure what a non-immigrant application is. I feel like you could still try. What is a non-immigrant? So a non-immigrant, maybe they didn't mean to put non-immigrant. Maybe they meant to say something else. I'm not sure. Just try. The next question is, hello, I just did my drug test today and they gave me a voucher for $110 to Zappos for safety shoes. Do you know if I'm supposed to order those before I even get the results back from my drug test and background check? I'm confused. I was too anxious to think to ask an employee, but now I feel dumb. First of all, you shouldn't feel dumb because they didn't tell you and you don't know. So like literally you're asking a question. No question is dumb. Secondly, you could definitely buy your shoes before you get your drug test back, especially if you know there's like no possibility that your drug test is going to come back positive. I feel like that's just you being prepared, and there's no way you can go wrong with being prepared for your first day of work at all. Where did the packages that you are loading to the conveyor come from? Did they come from the truck or from another person working on them? Yes. But the packages that I was working on that specific video, they came from the truck. They were taken off the truck and then just put in front of me. But when you're working at a sortation center, the packages that you're working on can come from anywhere. They can come from straight off the truck, or they could come from somebody else that was working on them in a different area of the building. You literally never know. I literally just never know. I can't say you never know, but because somebody knows, but I just don't know. But those packages that I was working on that day, they came from straight off the truck. But then I got moved to a different location that same day where the packages were not coming straight off the truck. They were coming from a different area in the building. So that's why the answer to that question is yes. Do you sort the packages at the same time or just keep putting them on the conveyor? So that day I was just taking them from out of the box and I was placing them on the conveyor face up. So they were going to go from where I was loading them onto the conveyor belt. They traveled through the conveyor belt to a different area of the building, and I don't know what happens to them after that. All of the rest of my comments on that video are very much so appreciated. There are a lot of people just telling their testimonies and their experiences from working at Amazon. Like, if you haven't seen that video, make sure you go check it out. If you are starting at Amazon pretty soon, good luck. It's not the worst place to work at. It's really honestly like a cool, laid back, chill kind of environment. Everybody just works on their own task and handles what they handle. So yeah, thank you for watching. Good luck if you're starting at Amazon. And also like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. And that is going to be all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.